for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now from Crimea in Ukraine, here is an undisputed cruiserweight world champion and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, as a young man, this is the Mecca. This is the place you want to be. This is it.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Swing and a miss with that jab. The jab not finding its target. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Got him with a left jab. A perfect counter shot. Do you believe this? A perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Nice counter. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Perfect counter shot. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. They got them. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Fight has a real good flow to it. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot lot of defense here at all. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight, hold that thought! The big Ukrainian in big trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Misses with the straight left. Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Talk about a one...
Don't change too much yet.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Back and forth they go. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter. Mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. But
Take him out. He's ready to go.
here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
And he scores with the counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Holding nothing back here in the round. Catch and shoot. Missing with the hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery.
And the bronze bomber goes down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, and you continue.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. And there's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Failing to score with that right hook. Counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. counter punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Catch and shoot. And down goes Wilder. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the guns took him out.
That will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Punching. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. On to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A perfect counter lands. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. That counter punch caught him clean. There's a counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever...
And he's going to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
6, 7, 8.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. Nobody home with that hook. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. They exchange punches. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment. Hold that thought! Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. I thought that was... And down goes Deontay. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it up, get on with the job.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
There's the belt for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The perfect counter lands. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Beautiful counter punch. The perfect counter lands. Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. And the bronze bomber goes down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.